WordPress offers some basic image editing functionality. So if I come to any image here and I click on edit, this is where I can edit basic information about this image. Think of this page and the image as a special type of blog post. Notice that we have the same structure here. I can change the name of the image and I can add captions, alternative text, and description. But if you look at the image, you'll find this button here that says edit image. If I click on it again, now it adds some basic editing features. This is my image, and these are some of the basic functions I can perform. So if I click on this button, I can rotate the image. Okay, let's get it back to its original rotation. And if I click on this, I can flip the image, vertically or horizontally. And this is just a basic undo button or redo. Then I can crop my image. So how does this work? Now, if I click on the crop, nothing happens, which is a bit confusing in WordPress. So what I need to do is to hover over a certain part of my image, click and drag. And now I have this portion of the image being selected. If I click save now, nothing will happen, which is kind of weird also. So in order to crop the image, after I chose or picked this particular part, I have to click on the crop sign again. And now I just cropped my image and I can go ahead and save it. Let's undo. Then you can scale your image. So this part here tells me that this image's original dimensions are 960 by 640, and I can change this to any number and scale it however I want. And notice that both numbers update to keep the same aspect ratio. Then you have the image crop aspect ratio. Now, let's assume that I want all the images in my site to be square, to have an aspect ratio of 1:1. So I'm just going to come back here and choose a certain part of the image, but it's very hard for me, just to make sure that I'm on a 1:1 or 16:9, aspect ratio. So while I have this part selected and before I hit the crop button, I can simply come here and choose 1:1. So this will update now and make sure that my aspect ratio is exactly 1:1. Like, let's make this a bit smaller and choose an aspect ratio of 2:1. So now I'm 100% certain that this is 2:1. My crop currently is 2:1. So I can choose any part of the image I want and hit this button to crop again. Remember, nothing happened to the image now. Unless I hit the update button here, my original image have not been touched. So I'm just going to cancel everything now and go back to our original image.